For number 22, we are still using the graph that we used for number 21, but it's a completely different question. So if we didn't understand 21, that's okay. We can still answer this one. What they're asking for here is the percent increase of plastic produced in the United States from 2000 to 2003. So we have to make sure we understand where we're supposed to look, right? So 2000 is not 0. It's not the end of the graph. 2000, we have to count from the year 1985. So that's 15 years after 1985. So that's going to be 15 on the graph, which is right here. And so it's this dot right there. And then 3 years later, so 2001, 2002, 2003 is the next dot. So, okay, great. So percents are really scary on the SAT, but for some reason, they just kind of decided to be super nice on this question. I'll show you how to do it for the times that they aren't nice, but this is really easy because at 2000, the dot is pretty much on 100. And since percentages are based on 100, well, whatever the change is in raw terms is also going to be the percent change. So we go from 100 to, I don't know, what is that? Like 110? And so it's probably a 10% change. And yeah, that's the answer. 100 to 110. I don't need any calculator or anything to do that. I don't know why they were nice about that. That's odd to me. That's unlike the SAT. But if we wanted to use to actually calculate percent increase, let's say they asked for different points and the numbers weren't so convenient, we would use the formula that I've been using for every percentage question, which is the open formula. Right? This is a formula I have made up because everyone gets percentages wrong and we need a consistent way of doing it. And specifically for percent increase, we are going to multiply the original value, which is the O. For the percentage, we're going to show the increase by doing 1 plus our percentage, our P, right? Because 1 represents 100%, and we're increasing by some percentage. And E stands for equals, and N stands for the new value. So because we know the points 2000 and 2003, we're going to plug those in. So I'm going to purposely change it a little bit. Let's say that the original point is not 100. Let's make it 99, just to make things a little annoying. So 99, 1 plus P, I don't know the percentage, I'm trying to find it, is equal to the new. And let's say the new is not 110, it's like 108. Okay. So the numbers are now a little bit off, and maybe you can't do that part in your head. So that's okay though, right? So what would we do to solve? Well, we would start by moving everything away from the P. This is just an algebra equation now, so we divide by 99. And it's a calculator section, so no reason to do that the hard way. So 108 divided by 99. So we get 1 plus P is equal to 1.090909, yada, yada, yada. So, okay, great. And we got to solve for P, so we subtract 1 from both sides, and we get P is 0.09, which, remember, that's a percentage, but it's written as a decimal for the purposes of the formula, so that's really 9%. So again, a little different than what we saw before, but there's only one answer that this could possibly be. It's the 10%. The only issue here is the trap answer choice of D, because we might think, okay, well, if it's increasing by 10%, then we're multiplying by 1.1 or 110%. That's true, but the way the question is worded, they're not interested in that. They're not interested in the multiplier. They're interested in what was the percent increase. So it didn't increase by 110%. If it had, it would double and then some. This is an increase of 10%. So yes, the value in 2003 is 110% of the value in 2000. But that represents a 10% increase from the year 2000. This is why percentages are tricky. Our language, the way we talk about percentages, can dramatically affect the math involved. So that's why I like this open formula, is it kind of keeps me centered, it keeps me focused on decimals as percentages, and the 1 built into it for increase and decrease prevents me from falling for this trap. So it's all there. But if you struggle with percentages, this might be a good opportunity. You know, the Khan Academy has some practice. My book has some practice on percentages. It's really something you want to get down because the SAT asks about it, and they ask about it consistently in very confusing ways. So you don't want to lose those points every time. With practice, you can get them every time. That's our goal.